This is Tony here from Tony'sPicks.com with our free NBA pick show here for Thursday, December 19th. We'll have picks from all 13 games. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my premium plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you over to my page here at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's get this one started. Hornets and Wizards here for Thursday. Mann is out for Charlotte with Miller questionable. Bay is out with Kuzma doubtful for Washington. Brogdon, George, and Kispert are questionable. Charlotte fell to 7-19 after their 121-108 home defeat to Philadelphia. The Hornets shot 51%, 32% from 3, and 20 turnovers. Miles Bridges, 24.6 rebounds. LaMelo Ball returned 15 points to his 12 assists. Charlotte allowed 51% shooting to the 76ers, 42% from 3. Washington now 3-21. A 112-98 home defeat to Boston. The Wizards connected on 40%, 32% for 3. Jordan Poole, 21.7 assists. Bilal Coulibaly, 19 points, 6 assists. Washington allowed 43% shooting to the Celtics, 39% for 3. Charlotte on the road is 27th in offensive efficiency as they average 106 points per 100 possessions, a -9 net rating. The Wizards at home are 29th in defensive efficiency, allowing 118 points per 100 possessions, a -14.5 net rating. The Wizards have gotten healthier in their past 5 games. Hornets shooting just 45% while giving up 49% overall, getting outscored by 12 points in that span. They have failed to cover 4 or 5. Wizards 3-1 of the spread at home, facing a team that allows 46% shooting or greater. Pick here will be on Washington +4. We got Jazz and Pistons here on Thursday. We got Mahalik questionable for Utah. Stewart doubtful for Detroit with Harrison Ivy questionable. Utah fell to 5-20. A 144-107 road defeat to the Clippers. The Jazz shot 45%, 33% from 3, and 22 turnovers. How many times have we talked about the Jazz having 20-plus turnovers? I've never seen it in some time here. Jordan Clarkson off the bench, 20 points, 2 assists. Lauri Markkanen, 17 points, 5 rebounds. Utah allowed 60% shooting to the Clippers, 54% from 3. Detroit now 11-16 after their 125-124 home win to Miami. The Pistons shot 49%, 50% from 3, but 21 turnovers. Malik Beasley, 28 points, 4 assists. Cade Cunningham chipped in 20 points, a triple-double. Detroit down Miami to 45% shooting, 28% from 3. Detroit at home is 24th in defensive efficiency by allowing 116 points per 100 possessions, a -6 net rating. Utah on the road, 30th in defensive efficiency by allowing 122 points per 100 possessions with a -11 net rating. In their past 5 games, the Jazz allowing 52% shooting, hitting 50%. The Pistons in this period allowing 51% shooting. Jazz 5-0 the over in this period. The Pistons 4-1 of the over this period of games. The pick here will be on Jazz and Pistons over to 28.5. Thunder and Magic here for Thursday. We got Holmgren and Flagler out for OKC. Dang, Dukas, and Williams are questionable. Banchero and Wagner out for Orlando. Harris questionable. OKC drops at 20-6 after a 97-81 home defeat here to Milwaukee and Vegas. The Thunder shot 34% in the in-season final with the tournament final here with 16% for 3. SGA 21 points, 4 rebounds. Jalen Williams chipped in 18 points, 4 boards. OKC allowed 42% shooting to the Bucks, 42% from 3. Orlando now 17-11 after a 191 home defeat to New York Knicks. The Magic shot 42%, 30% from 3. Moritz Wagner put up 32 points, 6 rebounds off the bench. Tristan Da Silva, 20 points, 3 rebounds. Orlando allowed 46% shooting to the Knicks, 42% from 3. OKC is tops in defensive efficiency on the road as they allow 102 points per 100 possessions, a +12 net rating. Orlando at home is tops in defensive efficiency by allowing 102 points per 100 possessions here with a +13 net rating. OKC in their past 5 games shooting 45%, 34% from 3. The Magic 39-15 the spread at home. The pick here will be on Magic +7. Got Bulls and Celtics here for Thursday. Giddey doubtful for Chicago with Levine, Liddell, and Terry questionable. Hauser, Porzingis, and Tillman questionable for Boston. Chicago now 12-15 after their 122-121 road win at Toronto. The Bulls shot 46%, 35% from three. Nikola Vucevic, 24 points, 5 rebounds. Kobe White chipped in with 19 points, 5 assists. Chicago allowed 49% shooting to the Raptors, 35% from three. Boston 21-5, a 112-98 road win at Washington. The Celtics shot 43%, 39% from three. Jason Tatum 28 points, 12 rebounds. Derek White had 15 points with 5 assists. Boston held Washington to 40% shooting, 32% from three. Boston at home is tops in offensive efficiency as they average 121 points per 100 possessions, a plus 9 net rating. On the road, the Bulls are 23rd in defensive efficiency by allowing 116 points per 100 possessions with a minus 1.5 net rating. The Bulls on the road shooting 49%, 40% from three, and getting outscored by 1 point per game. The Celtics in their home games are allowing 46% shooting. Boston 0-4 the spread when favored home by 12.5 to 18 points. Pick here will be on Chicago plus 15. Next up, we got Nets and Raptors. We got Cam Thomas, Bogdanovich, Watford, and Williams out for Brooklyn. Brown, Podol, and Quickly are out for Toronto. Barnes and Battle are questionable. Brooklyn fell to 10-16 after the 130-101 home defeat to Cleveland. The Nets shot 42%, 41% from three, but 20 turnovers. Cameron Johnson, 22 points, 5 assists. Deron Sharp, 15 points off the bench and 7 boards. Brooklyn allowed 53% shooting to the Cavs, 40% from three. Toronto 7-20 after their 122-121 home defeat to Chicago. The Raptors shot 49%, 35% from three. R.J. Barrett, 32 points, 9 assists. Grady Dick had 27 points, 6 boards. Toronto allowed 46% shooting to the Bulls, 35% from three. Brooklyn on the road is 25th in defensive efficiency by allowing 117 points per 100 possessions, a minus 4 net rating. Toronto at home is surrendering 114 points per 100 possessions, a minus 3.5 net rating. In their past 5 games, the Nets are allowing 52% shooting. Toronto in this period allowing 48% shooting. Toronto 9-5 of the over at home. The pick here will be on Toronto and Brooklyn over 219.5. Spurs and Hawks here for Thursday. All right, we've got Zeller and Okongwu out for Atlanta. Young probable. Collins is questionable with Jones and Johnson probable for San Antonio. Atlanta is 14-13 after a 110-102 defeat to Milwaukee. The Hawks connected on 43%, 42% from three in the in-season tournament semis. Trae Young 35 points, 10 assists. Jalen Johnson 15 points, 10 rebounds. Atlanta allowed 45% shooting to the Bucks, 31% here from three. San Antonio fell to 13-13, a 106-92 home defeat to Minnesota. The Spurs shot 41%, 24% from three. Victor Wembanyama coming in with 20 points, 12 rebounds. Harrison Barnes, 17 points, 2 assists. San Antonio allowed 40% shooting to the Timberwolves, 34% from three. San Antonio at home is averaging 114 points per 100 possessions, about a flat net rating. The Hawks on the road allowing 113 points per 100 possessions, a minus 2 net rating. Atlanta in their past 5 games are shooting 44% while allowing 49% overall. They are shooting 32% from three in this period. The Spurs have shot 47% at home and have gotten healthy. The pick here will be on San Antonio minus 1. Got Warriors and Grizzlies here. Moody doubtful with Schroeder probable for Golden State. Huff, Gigi Jackson, Williams out for Memphis. Morant, Smart probable. Golden State fell to 14-11, a 143-133 home defeat to Dallas. The Warriors shot 48%, 50% from three. Steph Curry, 26 points, 10 assists. Andrew Wiggins had 29 points and 4 assists. Golden State allowed 60% shooting to the Mavericks, 51% from three. Memphis 18-9 after a 116-110 road defeat to the Lakers. The Grizzlies shot 39%, 32% from three, and 20 turnovers. Jaren Jackson, 25 points, 5 rebounds. Ja Morant had 20 points and 7 boards. Memphis allowed 48% shooting to the LA, 29% from three. Golden State on the road is 4th in defensive efficiency by allowing 108 points per 100 possessions, a +5 net rating. Memphis at home is 6th in offensive efficiency, averaging 116 points per 100 possessions, a +10 net rating. Golden State shooting form poor over their past 5 games, hitting just 44%. Memphis is in this span hitting 48% with 40% from 3 and playing great defense. The Grizzlies have covered 11 and 50 at home. Pick here will be on Memphis -3. Pelicans and Rockets. All right, we've got Ingram and Williamson out for New Orleans with Alvarado doubtful. Hawkins, Matkovich, and Robinson-Earl questionable. Adams is questionable for Houston with Van Fleet probable. New Orleans drops to 5-22 after their 119-104 road defeat at Indiana. The Pelicans shot 39%, 30% from 3. DeJounte Murray, 19 points, 7 assists. Herbert Jones, 19 points, 5 rebounds. New Orleans allowed 51% shooting to the Pacers, 42% from 3. Houston fell to 17-9 in 111-96 defeat to Oklahoma City. The Rockets shot 36%, 24% from 3. Amen Thompson off the bench, 19 points, 7 assists. Dylan Brooks, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Houston allowed 45% shooting to the Thunder, 37% from 3. Houston at home is 2nd in defensive efficiency by allowing 102 points per 100 possessions, a +10 net rating. New Orleans on the road, 27th in defensive efficiency by allowing 119 points per 100 possessions, a -17.5 net rating. The Pelicans in their past 5 games allowing 48% shooting, along with 119 points per game. The Rockets at home surrender 42% shooting, along with 35% from 3. The Pelicans have failed to cover 11 of 14 on the road. The Rockets have covered 9 of 13 at home. The pick here will be on Houston -10. Clippers and Mavericks for Thursday. Mann, Leonard, Tucker, and Brown are out for LA with Jones probable. Exum is out with Luka, Hardy, Cleaver, and Williams questionable. Irving is probable. LA improved to 15-12 with their 144-107 home win to the Jazz. The Clippers shot 60%, 54% from 3. James Harden, 41 points, 6 assists. Norman Powell contributed with 29 points, 4 rebounds. LA out Utah to 45% shooting, 33% from 3. Dallas now 17-9 in 143-133 road win to Golden State. The Mavs shot 60%, 51% from 3. Luka, 45 points, had a triple-double. Klay Thompson, 29 points, 5 rebounds. Dallas allowed 48% shooting to the Warriors, 50% from 3. LA on the road allowing 109 points per 100 possessions, about a flat net rating. The Dallas here at home, 8th in offensive efficiency, averaging 116 points per 100 possessions, a +11 net rating. In their past 5 games, the Mavs shooting 51%, with 45% from 3 and allowing 45% overall. LA in this period allowing 50% shooting. The pick here will be on Dallas here, -6.5. Pacers and Suns on Thursday. Nesmith and Shepard here are out for Indiana. Gillespie out for Phoenix with Beal probable. Indiana now 12-15 with a 119-104 home win in New Orleans. The Pacers shot 51%, 42% from 3. Pascal Siakam, 22 points, 5 rebounds. Tyrese Halliburton, 21 points, 10 assists. Indiana allowed 39% shooting to the Pelicans, 30% from 3. Phoenix now 14-11, a 116-109 home win at Portland. The Suns shot 48%, 38% from 3. Devin Booker, 28 points, 5 assists. Kevin Durant, 20 points, 7 rebounds. Phoenix allowed 45% shooting to the Trailblazers, 31% from 3. Phoenix at home averaging 113 points per 100 possessions, a +3 net rating. Indiana on the road, 22nd in defensive efficiency by allowing 116 points per 100 possessions, a -7 net rating. Indiana has shown signs of improvement as in their past 5 games, hitting 51%, 39% from 3, while allowing 45% overall. The Suns in their past 5 games allowing 50% shooting, 40% from 3. The Suns have failed to cover 9 of 13 at home. Pick here will be on Indiana +6.5. Knicks and Timberwolves for Thursday. Robinson and McCullough are out for New York. Ingles out for Minnesota. New York improved to 16-10 with their 191 road win at Orlando. The Knicks shot 46%, 42% from three. Jalen Brunson, 31 points, 5 assists. Karl Anthony Towns, 22 points, 22 rebounds. New York allowed 42% shooting to the Magic, 30% from three. Minnesota 14-11 after a 106-92 road win at San Antonio. The T-Wolves shot 40%, 34% from three. Anthony Edwards had 26 points, 5 rebounds. Nickeil Alexander-Walker off the bench, 17 points, 3 assists. Minnesota allowed 41% shooting to the Spurs, 24% from three. New York on the road is 21st in defensive efficiency by allowing 116 points per 100 possessions, a +3 net rating. The team was at home, third in defensive efficiency, allowing 104 points per 100 possessions, at +6.5 net rating. The Timberwolves have covered 4 of 5, allowing 40% shooting, 29% from three. Pick here will be on Minnesota -2.5. Nuggets and Trailblazers. Kankar out for Denver with Braun and Saric questionable. Thibault is out for Portland. Ayton questionable. Batson probable. Denver improved to 14-10. A 130-129 road win to Sacramento. The Nuggets shot 50%, 36% from three. Jamal Murray, 28 points, 6 assists. Nikola Jokic chipped in 20 points, a triple-double. Denver allowed 48% shooting to the Kings, 34% from three. Portland now 8-18 after the 116-109 road defeat at Phoenix. The Trailblazers shot 45%, 31% from three. Anthony Simons, 20 points, 5 assists. Jeremy Grant chipped in 17 points, 6 rebounds. Portland allowed 48% shooting to the Suns, 38% from three. Portland at home is 27th in offensive efficiency as they average 109 points per 100 possessions, a -8 net rating. The Nuggets on the road put up 116 points per 100 possessions, a +3.5 net rating. The Trailblazers have covered 8 of 12 at home. Nuggets on the road surrender 46% shooting, 36% from three. Denver 1-5 the spread as a road favorite. Portland 7-1 of the spread as a home underdog of 3.5 to 9 points. Pick here will be on Portland +9. Lakers and Kings. Wood, Vanderbilt, Hood, Schifino, and Hayes out for LA. James is questionable with Davis probable. Carter is out for Sacramento with Murray, Lyles, and Woodard questionable. Sabonis probable. LA now 14-12, a 116-110 home win to Memphis. The Lakers shot 48%, 29% from three, but 21 turnovers. Anthony Davis 40 points, 16 rebounds. Austin Reeves 19 points, 8 assists. LA held Memphis at 39% shooting, 32% from three. Sacramento drops at 13-14 after their 130-129 home defeat to Denver. The Kings shot 48%, 34% for three. Domantas Sabonis, 28 points, 14 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox, 29 points, 7 assists. Sacramento allowed 50% shooting to the Nuggets, 36% from three in that game. In that Nuggets game, it was Denver there in that shot in that game here with the wild one here with this Sacramento game. LA on the road is 26 in defensive efficiency by allowing 117 points per 100 possessions, a -9 net rating. Sacramento at home, 4th in offensive efficiency by averaging 120 points per 100 possessions, a +4.5 net rating. LA on the road allowing 49% shooting, 38% from three, and they get outscored by 9 points a game. The Lakers are 4-10 to spread on the road. The Kings in their past 5 games are hitting 49%, 38% from three, put up 126 points per game. Pick here will be on Sacramento -5. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my premium plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at Tony'sPicks.com. If you like this video, give us a like, a thumbs up. You really help our channel. I'm Tony T. We'll talk with you later.